What up, guys? Cash Vault back today on the channel along with
Scottiplier PopcultFan. Hi.
and this is going to be our first movie review since I had got back from my East Coast trip.
So true.
Yep, we sure have missed it, but it's great to be back, and we are here to review what film?
How to Train Your Dragon, even though you saw it without me first.
Yeah, I did see it once before, but I don't mind seeing it again. I thought it was really that great, and you guys will hear what I mean when we get to the review on the next scene, but are you excited for it?
Yes, I am, and also, speaking of, I'm going to do my own review of the movie too. After I see it with you tonight, I'll probably do it with my review of my own on my channel, probably tomorrow, so
yep.
Look forward to that.
Yep, so look forward to his channel. He'll do his own review, separate from mine, which is kind of like our own. So we'll see you guys on the next scene.
Peace.
What's up, guys? Cash back today with
Scottiplier. Hey, everyone.
Easily had to get a flathead screwdriver, small one, to pop out the white locks. You see the white bar in the center?
Alright guys, so welcome back to the review of How to Train Your Dragon, the 2025 live-action remake. Unfortunately, there is no poster nearby for where we can have for our backdrop, so we're just using a good standard wall. So, first of all, about the review, of course, is my overall rating. I'll have to give this movie a grade of a good 94%. I give it a good solid A.
Nice.
Which would be 3.5 out of 4 stars. It had the wonderful story, just like in the original animated film. I can't remember exactly what year that came out, but I saw that film just a few days ago before. Just a few days before I saw it the first time when I was away back east. Just so I could do kind of like a little thoughts comparison. I was thinking of doing a live stream kind of comparing the two on my channel, but I might probably save my live stream for another topic that is coming soon. I'll let you guys know in my next post, but for now, on to this review. So, 3.5 out of 4 stars, good 94% solid A grade, I give it. It's just like the classic, I have to say in my opinion, except I think this was probably a little better because I think there were some added scenes in here that were not from the animation that I think explained the story a little better. Of course, the acting was really wonderful. I mean, Gerard Butler, who was also voiced the father in the original, came back to do his live part. Yeah. And he was the original. He was actually the Phantom of the Opera in the Phantom of the Opera movie. Oh. So that's cool, man behind a mask, and now he's a Viking. But anyways, it was a really wonderful movie. I would definitely pay another ticket to see it for a third time if I wanted to. I did think it was that great because, you know, it was an A. Anything that I give like an A or A plus or above to, I would definitely pay a ticket again. So I would definitely recommend this. If you loved How to Train Your Dragon, the original animation, I promise you, you won't be disappointed in this one. And if you have seen this already, please also drop down your comments below on what you thought of the film and what other films you might have seen that you want to give your thoughts about. Or just tell us what you've seen. So, let's see, overall rating, recommendation. It's been a little while since I've done this, guys. And then thoughts of the film. Yes, it was, like I said, it was very well done. I have a lot of positive thoughts on it. I don't think I have any flaws, except one scene really does get me every time, though. I mean, it kind of makes me cry a little bit at the scene where, you know, poor Hiccup actually feels a little bit like disowned by his father when he saw the disappointment in him because unfortunately, you know, he knew how to tame the beasts, but in a way that was not a Viking way, if you will. So it's like you could say, you know how there's in Star Wars an old saying, it's not the Jedi way? Yeah. Well, I kind of thought of it in this way as like it wasn't the Viking way in their tradition. Yeah. So that kind of got to me a little bit right in the heart. The music was well done. I thought this flying scene was excellent. I think that should have been a tune at Disney's like Soarin' ride. That should have been a theme that could play in the line queue when you're waiting, like with all the other flying tunes they played. Very orchestral, very, very heartwarming.
Yeah.
So I think that is all that I have to say. So Scottiplier, I'm pointing it to you.
Hey everyone, Scottiplier here with my buddy Sean. Just saw the new How to Train Your Dragon remake. Admittedly, I kind of went into this blind because I think I have seen the original film, but it's been a long time since I've seen it, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't rewatch the original film before this because I just wanted to go into this blind. And I thought it was a very well done film. The visuals, especially with the dragons, is really top-notch CGI for all the stuff we're seeing on screen, and it's kind of mind-blowing how good it looks, especially with the way they made Toothless look and how it is very much Toothless from the original animated version of the film too. And I thought that was really well done and just visually beautiful, especially with the scenery too as well, and also all the acting. I think Gerard Butler coming back as the dad in this is also a really nice reprising role from the original. I really like that, and I like the new actor playing Hiccup, who I know he was in The Black Phone with Ethan Hawke. He was in that, but I love the cast. You know, I think what they can do with a movie that's live action, where you can actually see the actors' emotions to things going on, and you can really relate to that more compared to an animated film, and you get that emotion so much more in a live action setting. And another thing is that this is a story with Vikings and dragons, and it lends very well to a live action film, which is another thing I really like about it, since the original film kind of just felt like it should be a live action one, if you know what I mean. But yeah, excellent movie if you ask me. I don't really have too many flaws. There were admittedly a few scenes where I cried. This movie has a lot of heart to it, and there's just something about it that just makes you feel very adored by Toothless, because he's just like a big dog. He's just a big good boy dog. And,
Like a very big puppy.
yeah, and that's what I loved about it. It was a very kind of pet kind of a story in a way, and I liked it a lot for that. So yeah, definitely an A grade for me. I loved it so much. I loved the score as well. So thank you, Sean, for having me. Loved giving my thoughts with you.
You're welcome.
And I'll definitely do a review of my own on my channel as well to go a little bit more in depth with my thoughts. So thank you, Sean. See you guys next time.
Okay, guys, thank you, Scottiplier, for your thoughts. It was, again, wonderful having you here with me seeing another film.
Yeah.
We got like a couple more we've got to go back in July to see.
Yep,
There's
three.
like 2 or 3 of them that we are dying to see. So maybe in July we'll have a couple more reviews here on this channel, or maybe a live stream or so, maybe talking about it, if not a video.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you guys for watching our review today of How to Train Your Dragon 2025 live action remake. And don't you forget to press that like button down there. And once again, comment about the blah 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 that I said earlier. You guys know what I'm talking about. Smash, you give us a love, all good stuff. And also go to Scottiplier's channel, just like he said, he will be putting up his review. And show him some love, give him a subscribe if you haven't already done so. He's almost hitting 600 subscribers. I mean, he's really getting up to the top, even better than I am. So, thank you guys. I'll see you all on the next one.